Hello, everybody, and welcome to Message Monday, where our aim here is to encourage, educate, and motivate you on topics surrounding your life, career, and business. I am your host, Michael Hogan, and I'm happy to have you guys here with us. Remember to subscribe to this show. We're on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and we're also on YouTube for those who are not subscribed to the other podcast platforms. Check us out on the YouTube channel. Also, remember to subscribe to the newsletter, messagemonday.com/newsletter. So, we're in the new year, 2018, and most of us want to have a positive year. And let's start here with some positive news to get us going on this year. I have a headline that reads, opposing team goalie lends player his truck in a snowstorm so he can see the birth of his child. So you have a hockey player. He was having a child. He wasn't having a child. His wife was having a child, and his wife phoned him. But the problem was there was a storm. No taxi cab or driver would take him. And obviously the airport, there was no flights going out because of the storm. He asked around, and what he ended up doing was borrowing the truck from a player on the opposing team. Now, these two don't really know each other. They only met on the ice during the hockey games. And, the goalie from the other team lent him his truck. And when you think about this, the guy offered to pay him for the truck, but the goalie said, just fill it up when you bring it back. And the hockey player, he just filled up the truck and washed it before he brought it back. And this is good news because despite what we see on TV and hear in the news, there are good people, kind people who will show some sympathy and some kindness to strangers. And I just think that's really good, and a way to go to the goalie. And congratulations to the hockey player on the new addition to his family. A second piece of positive news with a headline that reads, Trader Joe's donates 3,500 pounds of food after refrigerator malfunction. So there was a shelter where the refrigeration system went down. And Trader Joe's, I guess they got news of it, and they ended up donating 3,500 pounds of food to that local shelter. Now, we know shelters, they help out with the homeless a lot, helping feed and even house the homeless. And this is great news. Well, I like Trader Joe's myself, so any chance I get to share any positive news on them, I will. But it's good news because, once again, you have kind people and kind companies out there doing wonderful things for people. And if you look at the mainstream media, you're not going to hear many stories like this, because chances are, if it's not negative news, if someone isn't shot, stabbed, ran over, or something blow up, or somebody being cheated on, it doesn't sell. So it's not pushed or shared. But here at Message Monday, if it's positive news, it's pushed and it's shared. So I want to go into the show today with a discussion on goals, of course. I mean, this is the beginning of the year. This is the time where most people are looking to set some goals for themselves. I was looking and thinking about some goals I had planned. And sometimes, we can set some pretty lofty goals. And it's a matter of us just taking a step back, looking at the goal, and seeing what it is that we can accomplish. It's like when you eat like a bar of candy, you don't just throw the whole thing in your mouth. You take bites out of it. So when you're goal setting, you have to have realistic goals, realistic action items. And I actually have a template that I pulled from the Message Monday Guide to Breaking the Old Noise Monday Cycle. So those of you who are subscribed to the newsletter, you should already have this template. And if you're not subscribed to the newsletter, you could get this template and other resources to help you on your journey. Again, just go to messagemonday.com/newsletter, and you'll have this template in the guide emailed to you and other resources to help you. But the template, I'm going to just run through it here. It asks, where do you want to be and what is your goal? That's simple enough. And then it asks, why do you want to be there and why is the goal important? See, a lot of times we don't accomplish our goals, or we get close to accomplishing our goals and we quit because we don't know why we want to accomplish that goal. So that's a very important question to ask yourself when you're setting your goals for this year. Also, what's required of you to reach the goal? Whether it be time, money, education, etc., what's going to be required of you to reach that goal? Also, any issues, what are the possible issues or setbacks you may face? I don't care what you're trying to do. Nothing is ever going to go 100% planned. So you have to account for, setbacks that you may face. And another thing is duration of the plan. How long is this plan going to be? And what will be required from you on an annual basis, a monthly basis, a weekly basis, and a daily basis to reach this goal? And then in the template, I have execution task. What do you need to execute on? Because you heard me say this before, you heard me write about this. It doesn't matter. You can have the best plan in the world just sitting there on the shelf. But if you don't execute, it's no good. If you don't take action, it's no good. So execution task, put a due date on those tasks and actually document when you complete those tasks. And then I ask the question, what will you do to hold yourself accountable to the goals? Who are your accountability partners? There has to be a level of accountability. There has to be a way something you're doing, a system you have in place that's going to hold you accountable to where you can't just slip up on your goals. You have to have people in your corner who knows about your goals and who can help hold you accountable for it. And then the final question I ask, and I think everyone's going to love this one. What will you do to reward yourself for completing your task and ultimately your goal? See, it can't be all grind, hard work, and you don't reward yourself. You have to reward yourself. You have to keep that reward, just like you have to keep the reason for you wanted to accomplish that goal in front of you. Because if it's all just work, chances are you're not going to accomplish the goal because all you're going to see is more and more work. But yeah, guys, thought I'd share that with you, and I'll make sure I include this template in the show notes. But remember, if you already subscribed to the newsletter, check your emails and make sure you have this the Message Monday guide to breaking the old noise Monday cycle. And you will find this template in that guide. And if you're not subscribed to newsletter, again, go to messagemonday.com/newsletter. Sign up and have the guide emailed to you, which will have this template. And let's make this year 2008 the year that we accomplish the things that we want to. And as always, guys, have a blessed day. Make today a great day. Make this week a great week. And we'll see you on the next Message Monday.